Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I decided that this time I'm going to show off my design for a Samsung Galaxy F7 Edge to camera mount adapter. So this came about because during the last video, in order to get the ultra high quality that I can get with my phone, I taped my phone to the back of my laptop so then it'd be high enough that the angle would be correct. As you probably heard when I ripped off the tape to then take the phone off. So then I decided I should start using my camera mount. And so I started with let's recreate this adapter that comes with the camera mount. And so I measured it and I created this thing to kind of figure out, are the sizes okay? And as you can see, the size is good except for where the gap is. And this little knob here, it would be putting a lot of pressure on whatever plastic I put to finish off this end. So I was like, why would I do that? I might as well just make the adapter that goes on here instead of trying to recreate what was already made. So the next step, since I'm trying to find any failure points really quickly, was to figure out how to thread this screw. And so first I measured it and I put on the adapter. I made a hole to see how big it is, and you could probably barely see, but it did fit around the inside of this screw. So then I saw that in Fusion 360 they have different screw threads that you can put on. So I tried one, and this one is obviously too wide. It is way too loose to actually be the right thread. So then I tried the next one, and this one, it actually works. I can kind of twist it on and get it all the way on. So now that I thought I found the right screw threading, I made a 5mm version instead of just a one layer version. And as you can see, it screws on pretty well. And there's a very slight gap, which I figure sometimes the screws might be a little bit bigger in different people's camera mounts. So there's no reason to get rid of that little bit of a gap. It's not going to hurt anything. So then the next problem I had was making sure that I could get the part around the phone. So I started with this, and as you can see, this started out as a rectangle, but it's kind of bowed out because it's just a little bit too small. So then I made something a little bit bigger and I added a fillet. So then I could see, I don't really think that square edges are the strongest. And plus with the edge, there's a little bit of a curve. So having this little bit of a fillet would work out just fine for my purposes. And as you can see, it looks like it will work. So then to make sure that it wasn't just bending out and that's why it worked, I made another test. This time it's 5mm wide, but only 0.2mm thick. And you can see that it seems like it is pretty well fitting, although it doesn't stay on. So then I made the first actual one that I'll release, which is 1mm wide, and this one you can see it actually sticks on, and so it should work for other people who want to use it. But I was not going just to use it to stand up, and another problem with this stand is that it can easily fall off if it gets any sideways motion. So then I made it 8mm wide, tall, and I added in the screw hole so then it would be able to get onto here. And you can see it works and it does not tip over like the other one. Another thing with making this only 1mm wide is if people want to, they can, in their slicer, make it taller, so I don't need to worry about making that one bigger, although I did make this version, so if they don't mind the hole when they don't want it, they can still have it. And so then the last one, I made a little holder around the entire thing to make sure it couldn't fall off. And I only made it a millimeter tall because I don't need it much taller than that. And so then you can see that this fits on. And you can tell that it's actually a good size because I do tend to need to screw it in. And it hasn't hurt the threading as far as I can tell. And so then now I can be recording, and then when I want to I can just take this off, and then you don't have the ripping noise that happened in the last video. Thank you for watching my video, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who made my lifestyle and everything in this video and my life possible. The pioneers, the inventors, the ancestors who made it so then we can actually have YouTube videos and not have to worry about running away from lions and tigers and bears. And so I hope you have a great day, and until next time, see you later.